Alright everybody, we're here on Antiga Shipyard. It is a 4-player map, but we've got forced cross positions up right now, so these players will know exactly where their opponents are. Liquid TaeJa spawning on the bottom left corner, and MarineKingPrime as the red Terran, once again our challenger. Up 4-1 in this series already. MarineKingPrime. What will he proxy this time? Who knows?
Let's see. So in game number 1, it was proxy reactored Hellions and some medevacs. In game number 2 was proxy Marauders.
Yep.
Right. Game number 3, he actually went with just Banshees back at home. Let's see. What was game number 4 on? I forgot. Oh, that was the 1111 Rex from...
he proxied a starport
from
there.
TaeJa, and he did proxy a factory and a starport on that one. And then the last game, he spun medevacs and had to proxy those.
Yep, so this time we can only hope it's SCVs.
That's
and
right.
He has to build a command center in TaeJa's main and
I'm
just
okay with
crank out SCVs. That would be cool and fun.
Well,
okay,
to be honest, he's been able to pretty much pull off anything he's wanted so far.
Yeah.
So
Supply depot at the ramp, so automatically means cloak banshees, or
well, anytime MarineKing has done this, of course, it means that he's not proxied as much, or waited to proxy, I guess I should say. He did this on Entombed Valley as well, and ended up going for pretty quick banshees. But it looks like he is going to go command center first. Believe it or not, we are going to have a not overly aggressive game from, we said he had to proxy SCVs, so that's what that SCV is being sent out to do.
Is that what it is? He's got a lot of minerals. Oh my God, he could do it. Proxy CC.
Oh my God, if he proxies a CC and we called that,
if he hides a base, that would just be like, what is he? No.
Yes.
Way. What?
Yes, we called it.
How is that?
We called it.
Why would he do that?
Yes. I'm so happy right now.
That's so weird. I don't.
He spun SCVs.
I didn't mean it, though. That's so weird.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so...
TaeJa, go kill him.
Well, TaeJa went gas
Do some
first.
scouting.
He's got a really quick factory. There it is. Barracks is just now coming up for MarineKing back at home, along with his gas at the same time.
What? But TaeJa could... Oh, that's right. They're forced cross spawns. Okay, so I was like, TaeJa could just be there and kill him. But no, that's ladder only.
And he's not scouting at all. So he has no idea what his opponent is doing.
Well, he's what is he building down there behind his?
Oh, it's just a supply depot.
I was like, I saw factory in the production tab and the blue square there. I was like, why is he building a factory behind his mineral line? Is natural.
It's a Maka factory.
What are you doing?
It's a little known thing.
Yeah.
But
Maka's a little known thing now. He's on Absolute Legends, right? Something like that.
Is he?
Yeah, he was on Isahara and then...
I thought he retired from Isahara and then came back. Has he come back? I'm not surprised. No, that was Czech from Isahara.
Czech retired.
Yes, but I think he's back as well. I don't know.
Maka's in limbo somewhere.
Yes.
We may never know.
If anyone knows where Maka's at, just let us know. So MarineKing has indeed put a proxy command center out somewhere.
Yeah, and he built an SCV from it. I saw it.
So he literally has proxied SCVs. We're just gonna say that. So we called it.
Goodness gracious.
He's just getting more and more ridiculous. So now, supply depot at all the common places where TaeJa could get dropped or found or attacked, and he is effectively going to deny scout, but of course it reveals there's no command center on the high ground. TaeJa has a fair bit of gas, but it's just enough for one Banshee, no cloak to go along with it.
Will he gun it out there? Yes, of course. Building off of only just one gas, I'm wondering if he's going to go cloak at all. He should probably wait until he gets over there to decide on that. Let's see if this Hellion actually scouts out.
Yeah, hasn't seen anything out of MarineKing yet, but of course he's going to get to the top, and nothing's going to look out of the ordinary for him. I mean, he sees the bunker coming up,
free
and
SCV kill?
He can see the swap over to the Hellion. So
yeah, SCV kill. Very nice. Get out of there.
Yep.
You don't need to be there anymore.
That's right. And he is actually going to have to get this SCV away. Don't know why he didn't just drop it in the bunker, but that's all right.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
MarineKing now putting up his starport. Does have a tech lab coming up on these barracks as well. We'll see if he actually swaps that off or goes right into stim here in just a second. Could just be a good old-fashioned big old Marine and Hellion drop here.
Let's do a check on how many SCVs MKP is up to now with this extra orbital command going on. 27 to 25. Income probably a touch higher with the mules. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid amount there for just a 2 harvester difference. TaeJa is expanding now. Well, obviously, he kind of postured for it, building that supply depot there in the first place.
That's right.
Banshee has been created and is flying across. Oh, he's actually already there. He scored a kill somehow, but no cloak on the way was where I was getting with that. He's going to go ahead and add a reactor onto that starport now.
Yeah, the Banshee actually cleaned up was towards the middle of the map as well, and so now there's a Viking flying overhead, so not going to be the biggest threat for MarineKing. It's going to be more have to worry about it in terms of unit composition for its DPS later on. MarineKing is putting up his second barracks now, though, and will be able to move into a conventional marine tank and medevac build if he wants.
Yep, undisturbed mining going on at this second base here, this not natural.
That's right, it's starting to profit.
TaeJa has not scouted it at all. Hellions, ooh, actually a lot of Hellions coming for MKP. What's at the front line of TaeJa? Pretty good spread there. Banshee should be able to help out quite a lot. Might want to move it forward even a little bit. Oh, man, just mismicroed a little bit. He could have got a free shot there.
Yeah,
but,
still going to
chase it off.
Yeah, MarineKing going to back on home now, and he's sitting on pretty good defense. Looks like he's finishing up another barracks for the time being, and does have a reactor popping up on the starport. So 3 racks and a tech lab factory. Everything looking pretty normal for just a marine tank medevac build.
Yep. Not anything crazy. Here comes a drop from MKP. I don't see... Ooh, Viking in place. That's certainly going to help Banshee as well. That's definitely going to help. He needs to run the SCVs away anyway. The fact that you have a defense means you can sweep up the Hellions at least, but you don't need to lose any SCVs as a result. Oh, did he lose any? I don't think so, actually.
I think he lost 2. Yeah.
No!
He lost 2 workers. Yes! Yes, he did.
Okay, so TaeJa thinks MKP's way behind on expanding when really he's way ahead on economy.
That's right.
TaeJa's up on supply, though. That's what happens, I guess, when you just crank out production facilities for the first part of the game, but MKP should be slipping past him the longer they go without an engagement.
That's right. I mean, as we can see, MarineKing has reinvested back into his tech as well. I mean, he's got Stim finished up. Should get combat shields here pretty soon. And honestly, should get siege tech as well. He'll be on that 100 gas here momentarily, but does have +1 almost finished up. He's got an incredible economy at this stage of the game. As we can see, that was just temporarily because TaeJa's mules had hit, but now you can see MarineKing is starting to bounce past. So MarineKing on a lot more workers than his opponent and a lot more solid economy.
Ooh, free medevac kill there for the Vikings. Good job. TaeJa is going to have Stim done in any second now, and he's going to probably press forward as soon as it's done. The Banshee actually being a little bit distracting here for TaeJa, getting all those Marines pulled to the back. That's good timing there for TaeJa to slip in, but the tanks just slam down those Hellions so fast. Vikings landing now for TaeJa as well, trying to pick off every little tank. Yeah. Now he does have he has a superior force here, but will the medevac be able to get away? Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is too is that TaeJa's thinking, yeah, denied more mining off of this base. It's so good. I'm doing so well. But we know, of course, that MarineKing has this base and it's been sitting here forever. And now after that engagement, MarineKing does take the advantage in terms of overall supply. He's still on an additional 6 workers than his opponent. He's producing 3 at a time for now. His economy's still looking great. He could get siege tech if he wants. He's actually not researched siege tech the entire series. I just want to point that out. There we go. Now he has.
Whammy. It's strike cannons. It's the wrong upgrade.
Where are the Thors?
But yeah, MKP's getting triple mule action too, which is just great.
Yep.
Just great for him. TaeJa's only got 2. Production structures being added on. I don't see any for either player. It's a little bit surprising, but a 3rd command center is going to be built now for TaeJa. He's got double engineering bays. He's researching both. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, MarineKing now sitting on an additional 2 barracks that he's got coming up outside of his natural, so he'll be on 5 racks, 3 base here pretty soon. He'll probably start getting some more in a bit. We can see, though, that ever so slowly he's pulling farther and farther ahead in terms of overall supply. Now up by 14, was only up by 6 or 7 a little bit ago.
He was down not long ago by 10.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, wins. It doesn't even have to win an engagement, but just has to keep that superior economy going, and we see what the effect is.
All right, so he's going to try to slip in through this 3rd base and move down the ramp, perhaps, toward the natural. I mean, really doesn't make that much of a difference. It's actually could be worse because it's only 1 choke. We'll see if he actually does that or not. It's only one little, well, it's 1 ramp compared to 2 entries, but
yeah.
Now, if he attacks from this bottom side, he's not going to have the advantage of threatening the cliff and dropping in with medevacs either. So I'm a little curious why he chose to do that. Maybe he thought TaeJa already had the base there.
Yeah, and Siege mode is actually not finished up, unfortunately, for TaeJa. So, you know, MarineKing can start moving forward a little bit if he wants, but he's done a nice job of being able to contain this third for quite a long period of time. TaeJa going to move out, not find his opponent.
Oh, man.
Oh, could Siege up on the high ground, and TaeJa moves right away.
Oh, no, he's going to walk right back into it. Oh, stemming up lets them just get flattened by the siege tanks. TaeJa does have a superior ground force, so he could actually move up, sweep in after killing that siege tank, and chase everything down. Wow, where's MKP's supply all tied up? Is it the 73 SCVs? He's got 7 medevacs, though. 7 medevacs is quite a lot. Oh, and there's a huge force back at home. All right.
Yep. So he wouldn't have died to a counterattack or anything like that, but still was only attacking with about half of his forces.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing in StarCraft 2. It's like, if you have 20 versus 20, sometimes everything dies. If you have 20 versus 10, it's going to be like everything surviving on one side and everything dying on the other, just because so much splash damage and DPS. Those swings are just huge. And man, MarineKing again just throwing away units, running in those Marines early, but now all the medevacs are just churning away with their little green Healy bars. And yeah, siege tanks sieging up means we're going to have a little bit of a stalemate by the Xel'Naga Tower.
But once again, MarineKing now working off of his 4th base. This one has not been touched the entire game. TaeJa doesn't even know about it. I mean, this has been the best investment that MarineKing could have made, and he's up to 154 supply now. Looks like he will be able to, if he gets a vision, could actually start moving forward ever slowly there, and stims up some of his units to try and pick off a tank. Is not able to do so, but he does go the forces back from TaeJa into this tank line. So MarineKing going to lose a couple of tanks of his own, but is it going to be enough?
TaeJa, they both have a ton of medevacs, but TaeJa had the superior ground force, but that siege tank, just the last remaining siege tank for MKP, meant that TaeJa could not move forward with his last remaining like 4 or 5 Marines.
And we see the production tab, which is a little bit more well-developed for MarineKing right now. He has 6 more barracks coming up, but TaeJa is making an investment into tech as well. But MarineKing's going to be on 2-2 pretty quickly here. His opponent hasn't even started it. Has +1 attack weapons for vehicles as well. So MarineKing is overall still just in such a good spot. TaeJa really needs to start making something happen.
Yeah, the production tab kind of spells out this story now. All the upgrades are on MKP's side. He did have 8 Marines going at a time there and 2 tanks at a time. Just way more production structures, 3 more barracks being added on now. That extra economy just helping him so much. And TaeJa does have a 3rd base churning away now, but MKP's on 4. I mean, both mains are going to be mined out here soon. So again, it's just going to be more economic advantage.
Yeah. And MKP's macro has just been staggering throughout this whole game. He's on more production structures, more workers, more economy than his opponent, but yet he's keeping his resources low even in the midst of all of this. So he's going to try and push through one more time. He actually started building things in the middle of this fight. That's ridiculous. And MarineKing is still continuing to do damage and maintaining a 40 supply advantage overall.
TaeJa's medevacs were a bit out of place there. All his Marines were on the left side, all the medevacs were on the right side. They were healing like low priority targets there. It was really kind of weird, but now MKP just bowling through here. 173 supply to 117. This standing army is just much larger, more than enough medevacs to heal back to full even after the stem, and just, what, 17 Marines coming out at a time? That's no big deal. They'll be on 3-3 soon also.
Yeah, no kidding. So a huge upgrade advantage from MarineKing. MarineKing, you are so good. He's about ready to be maxed here in a second. You know, everyone said you might as well shut down Fight Club for a while because MarineKing's going to take everything, and he's certainly proving how good he is in this set.
There's the 17 Marines that just popped out all at once.
Pretty good production cycle.
Yeah, and he's got a ton of medevacs, just like Flash style, like oh, hey, look, how long has this been here? He sees like there's no minerals left. All right.
My God.
Well,
that's not a good feeling for him.
No, his heart just sank a little bit. I mean, obviously he's been losing engagements the last couple of times, so he knows that he's a little bit behind. But there's the GG from TaeJa.
Oh God, and MarineKing.